Hello students, my name is Ajay Sahu. Today we study about the Indian desert. The Indian desert lies towards the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. It is an undulating sandy plain covered with sand dunes. This region receives very low rainfall below 150 mm per year. It has arid climate with low vegetation cover. Streams appear during the rainy season. After soon after they disappear into sand as they do not have enough water to reach the sea. Luni is the only large river in this region. Burchans cover large area but longitudinal dunes become more prominent near to the Indo-Pakistan boundary. If you visit Jaisalmer, you may go to see a group of burchans. देखिए इंडियन डिजर्ट क्या होता है. This lies on the western margins of Aravalli Hills. It consists of a It consists of wave-like sandy plains with various types of sand dunes. It receives less than 150 mm rainfall annually. It has arid climate with low vegetation. Here streams appear only during the monsoon season. Luni is the only river. Luni is the only large river in this region. Crescent-shaped sand dunes called burchans cover most of this desert, but longitudinal dunes are also seen on the western edge of this region near the Indo-Pakistan border. This desert is known as the Thar Desert. Okay, the desert is known as the Thar Desert. Now अब हमारा टॉपिक है द कोस्टल प्लेन्स. The peninsula plateau is flanked by a stretch of narrow coastal strips running along the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on the east. The western coast, sandwiched between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, is a narrow plain. It consists of three sections. The northern parts of the coast is called the Konkan, which is uh, separated Mumbai to Goa. The central stretch is called the Kannad Plain, while the southern stretch is referred to as the Malabar Coast. The plain along the Bay of Bengal are wide and level. In the northern part, it is referred to as the Northern Circle, which the southern part is known as the Coromandel Coast. Large rivers such as the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna, and the Kaveri have formed extensive delta on this coast. Lake Chilika is an important feature along the eastern coast. You know, yet the Chilika Lake is the largest salt water lake in India. चिलिका जो है भारत में सबसे बड़ी खारे पानी की झील है. It lies in the state of Odisha to the south of the Mahanadi Delta. देखिए द कोस्टल प्लेन क्या होता है. द पेनिसुलर प्लेटू इज बॉर्डर बाय नैरो कोस्टल स्ट्रिप्स रनिंग अलोंग द अरेबियन सी ऑन द वेस्ट एंड द बे ऑफ बंगाल ऑन द ईस्ट. द वेस्टर्न कोस्ट विच लाइज बिटवीन द वेस्टर्न घाट्स एंड द अरेबियन सी इज ए नैरो प्लेन. इट कॉन्सिस्ट ऑफ थ्री सेक्शंस. ये तीन सेक्शन बटा हुआ है. पहला है नॉर्थर्न पार्ट ऑफ कोस्ट इज कॉल्ड द कोनकन, कहाँ से कहाँ तक, मुंबई से गोवा तक. दूसरा है सेंट्रल स्ट्रेच इज कॉल्ड द कन्नड़ प्लेन. और तीसरा है साउथर्न स्ट्रेच इन called as the Malabar Coast. The plain which lies along the Bay of Bengal is more wide and level. In the northern part, it is known as the Northern Circle. In the southern part, it is called the Coromandel Coast. Rivers like the Manadi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri have formed extensive delta on this coast. Like Chilka is the largest saltwater lake on the eastern coast, which is situated in Odisha. It is famous as winter home for migratory birds. It lies to the south of the Mahanadi Delta. अब हमारा टॉपिक है द आइसलैंड. Okay. You have already seen that India has a vast mainland. Besides this, the country has two groups of islands. Can you identify these island groups? Look at the Lakshadweep island group is lying close to the Malabar coast of the Kerala. This group of islands is composed of small coral islands. Earlier they have known as the Lakshadweep, Mincoy and Amidiv. In 1973, these were named as Lakshadweep. It covers small area of 32 square kilometer. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. The island group has great diversity of flora and fauna, with Piti Island, which is uninhabited, has a bird sanctuary. Now you see the elongated chain of islands located in the Bay of Bengal extending from north to south. These are Andaman and Nicobar Islands. They are bigger in size and are more numerous and scattered. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories, the Andaman in the north and the Nicobar in the south. Remember it. It is believed that these islands are an elevated portion of the submarine mountains. These island groups are of great strategic importance for the country. This is great diversity of flora and fauna in this group of island too. This island lies close to equator and experience equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. देखिए क्या है इसमें कुछ India's only active volcano in found on Barren Island on in Andaman and Nicobar group of island. यानी कि भारत में जो एक ही एक्टिव वोल्कानो है जो अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड में है. A detailed account of the different physiographic unit highlights to the unique features of each region. It would, however, be clear that each region complements the other and makes the country richer in its natural resources. The mountains are the major sources of water and forest wealth. The northern plains are the granaries of the country. They provide the base of the early civilization. The plateau is a storehouse of the minerals which has played a crucial role in the industrialization of the country. The coastal region and island group provide sites for fishing and port activities. Thus, the diverse physical features of the land have immense future possibilities of development. देखिए इंडिया में दो तरह के आइलैंड ग्रुप हैं. कौन कौन से? पहला है लक्षद्वीप आइलैंड ग्रुप. ठीक है. इट लाइज क्लोज टू द मालाबार कोस्ट. कहाँ है? केरला में. मालाबार कोस्ट कहाँ है? केरला में. दिस ग्रुप ऑफ आइलैंड इज कंपोज ऑफ स्मॉल कोरल आइलैंड. The group island is composed of small coral islands. Earlier they have known as Lective and Minicoy and Amendive. यानी कि क्या नाम था? लेकेडिव, मिनिकॉय और एमेंडिव. बाद में 1973 में इनका नाम बदल करके क्या रख दिया गया? लक्षद्वीप. दे वेयर कवर ए स्मॉल एरिया ऑफ 32 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. In this group, the Piti Island has a bird sanctuary which is uninhabited. Second हमारा the Andaman and Nicobar Island. They are two chains of densely forested islands. The Andaman are bigger in size. अंडमान जो है निकोबार से बड़ा है. They are more numerous and scattered. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories. कौन कौन से? अंडमान in the north and Nicobar in the south. These islands are believed to be an elevated portion of submarine mountains. The southernmost tip of this island called Indra Point. इसका जो southernmost tip है इसको क्या कहते हैं? इंदिरा पॉइंट कहते हैं. इज मोर साउथ देन द इंडियन mainland. इंडियन मेनलैंड से और ज़्यादा साउथ में है। ओके, India's only active volcano is found on Barren Island in the Andaman Nicobar Island. There is a great diversity of flora and fauna in this group of islands. They lie close to the equator and experience equatorial climate with thick forest cover. यानी यहाँ पे काफ़ी घने जंगल पाए जाते हैं, क्योंकि ये इक्वेटर के पास लगभग मतलब कि इक्वेटर के पास वाले एरिया में है, इसलिए वहाँ पे घने जंगल पाए जाते हैं। ओके।